Today I will be drawing in Kid Pix, which, if you don't know, is an art program for kids, and I think it's quite old. I remember using this program when I was probably 10 years old or something. This will be my first time using it in quite a while, so let's see what I can get. Okay, let's have a look at what we are working with. And thankfully it does work with my tablet. I don't think it's going to have pressure sensitivity or anything, but it does work. Okay, so we have some pencils and sound effects, if you can hear that. So we have this kind of, some sort of crayon, I think. Maybe that's like chalk and this one is a crayon. Yep, it's just a bit textured. Now we have a marker. Okay. I think here we can draw shapes and the sound effects though. I don't remember there being this many sound effects. Let's have a look. So we can make it a bit smaller. Oh yeah, the pencil goes quite small actually. But I feel like with the pencil, there's not really an in-between because we have this like 1 pixel wide thing. And then we have this thick thing. And then, yeah, this is just extremely thick. I'm not sure how we're going to do with that one because I would kind of like something in between that for line art. I have text as well. Okay, so it's just a text box. Okay, not sure what those buttons do. Okay, so we have a fill bucket. Lots of different patterns. Some gradients. Some fancy patterns here. Okay. Then we have paint. So let's see if the paint is better. Because the pencil, I'm not sure. I'm gonna go with that one. So let's try the small paint. Oh, it's still pretty thick. See, like the paint is quite thick. Oh, we have a 3D one. So we have quite a lot of 3D paints, which I think is kind of cool. Ooh, some sort of spike. Slime. That sound. Some sort of psychedelic swirl. Okay, what is this? Oh, okay. Yeah, I think in Krita there's actually something similar as well, so... Okay, we're making our canvas a bit of a mess. So we get that these ones are kind of like the special paints. I think I'm gonna have a look at the... Yeah, so the stamps. That's pretty straightforward. Sounds. Not sure if we need sounds necessarily. What is a mixer? Okay, there's backgrounds. Which I assume just... Yeah, so that's just covered up our stuff. So we have backgrounds that we can use. Animations. Okay, so when we press play, the animations start playing, and then the robotic voice reads out the text we've put on screen. So that's kind of funny. Then we have the grab, which just lets us move things around. And then the eraser. Which to me just seems like... Oh, what did we do? I think we just destroyed the whole canvas. So that's good to know. So it's this... So what did that? Is it... Oh, is it because we have this selected? Maybe let's try filling it up. Yeah, so it erases using a heart. Okay, so I think this big eraser erases the whole thing, and the small eraser we can erase little bits, although I'm not sure how that's different to just using a white pen. So that's the undo.
Oh, man.
I forgot about all these sound effects. What's the mixer? Let's try the mixer. Seems like it could be some sort of filter, maybe. Seems like we have like an edge filter here. Okay, let's start over. Kind of not sure how I'm going to actually draw something with this really, really thick pen. So these are the thicknesses we have. I don't know. think I'll probably try to sketch something out first, and also I don't think we have any kind of zoom or anything either, so it will be a bit of a challenge to actually see what we're doing. So maybe let's start out with a pale one. Maybe we'll use this chalk because it's a bit lighter in color. I think maybe I'll draw a bit bigger since we don't have a good sized pen. Just gonna draw a face. Okay, so I kind of wanted to move it up, but it is not clear how this works. Oh, do we select it? What? Did we just delete it? Okay, let's try drawing the sketch again. I mean, that's fine because it took me just 3 seconds to draw, but that's good to know for future reference. And there's no layers either, by the way, so I'm not sure how we're gonna do, because with backgrounds, maybe we should have drawn, not sure, should we have drawn on top of a background? Because I don't think I really like any of these. Maybe let's fill. Before we've drawn anything else, maybe we can try filling it with something. It's a bit of an obnoxious background, but I feel like if we don't try to use the Kid Pix tools to our advantage, then like what's the point, right? Then we just have a worse version of like MS Paint or something like that. But here we're using the tools to their extent, so I think we should try to make this drawing look a bit more Kid Pixy, right? So this is just our sketch. It looks really bad so far, but hopefully we can improve it. Let's try using some white. It's kind of the eraser. Because we want to have some, some hair, that sort of thing, the ear. And it's a bit hard to see the sketch on this abstract background. Probably want to have a neck as well. So that's probably roughly going to be our silhouette. Maybe let's color in the skin. What type of skin color should we choose? They have kind of a range of different skin colors that you can choose from. We're kind of covering up our whole sketch because we don't have layers, but I think it's kind of necessary. Maybe we even cover up some of the hair too, because maybe that will make it easier for us to draw it later on. Let's maybe do purple hair. I don't know. Should we do purple? Green. I think purple would kind of make sense. Maybe we should try drawing the facial features first. This is the shading. It's not looking too good right now at all. Okay, well this is weird. It doesn't seem like the light color is drawing on the darker color. Definitely didn't expect that would be how it works. Okay, this is a bit weird as well. How do we just... What if I just want... What if I just want to have this pen, but in the skin color that we've chosen? I think we can only undo once. Okay, this is really annoying. Because I had assumed that we'd be able to do the shading and then come back and fix it up with the original skin tone. But no, that is not an option. Because apparently that's not how it works. Okay, not even sure if we should be doing the shading then, because it's just, it just doesn't work. So I think maybe we shouldn't be doing the shading with this thing at all. Let's erase it all.
Oh no.
No.
I think I made things much harder for myself by using this colorful background. Or what? The fill tool and the pencil don't match either. Like I'm using the same color from this palette, but when you're using it as a pencil versus as any other tool, it's different colors. Like each tool has a separate version of this color. I just don't understand. Using this background was a really bad idea, actually. Okay, I think this background made it very difficult to do anything. So yeah, I think we're going to start over. But ideally, I think what I'd want to do is make use of the fill tool a lot. And now that we know that the fill tool and the pencil tool somehow do not match colors, I think we'll just have to stick to using just the fill tool and it will be easier if we have a plain background to work on. So yeah, let's start over. At least it looks nice while it's exploding. It covers up all the mistakes. Okay, and I think this time we're gonna start using a very tiny pencil, because that will help us cover it up more easily.
I made a boo-boo, yeah.
Okay, so I wanted to check how it would look with a gradient, since, you know, we have Kid Pix, but since there's only one undo, and you can't fill in gradients, I guess we're just stuck with the gradient eye color. Okay. Okay, so this is what I have so far. It's not really up to my usual standards, but I think this is looking much neater than last time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the pencil again to draw the hair. I'm thinking maybe, should I do green hair this time? Maybe like more like this color. So I'm going to be doing the hair kind of, nope, not like that.
I made a boo-boo, yeah.
The undo. It's just every time you try to undo it just makes some sort of sound. But anyway, so what I was going to do is I was going to kind of draw out the hair shape like this and then just use the fill tool. Last time that didn't work because we had the colorful background, so it didn't fill in those areas. And so hopefully this works out better this time. Is the okay, so I've noticed that the white doesn't fill in as you'd expect, so I'm thinking, is the pen white and the background white also different? Anyway, I'll just continue trying to work on my hair. Hopefully I can fill it all in. There's something that I figured out, which is that if you have any dots that are hard to reach, if you draw over it, I don't know if you can see it on the screen, but it's slightly different color with a pencil, and then fill it with a bucket, then it matches. So maybe we could have done that previously, but I don't know. I think it is a bit easier with a plain background anyway, because with the background it would have been a bit difficult to fix that.
Who don't want it?
So I did a little bit of shading. It's not the best, but I think it's better than nothing. So now I'm going to try doing highlights, and I thought green highlights could look kind of cool. Okay, so I think that's the basics of the face done. I did some highlights, added some lines for the shading, and I think I'm going to give this character a shirt now, because now we can. Before it would have been a bit inconvenient because we might have drawn over it, and there's no layers here. Okay, so this is probably the best we can do. So now we could try making use of the actual Kid Pix tools, so maybe one of the backgrounds. I don't know if I want any of those fancy ones. I think they're a bit too bright. What about this one? No. Don't know, I think all of these backgrounds are quite obnoxious.
My bad.
The clouds. See, they're all quite obnoxious. I wonder if we have any that are a bit more subtle. Like the snowflakes one I think is okay. The hearts are a bit grating though, they're close.
Oh no!
I think the bubbles are kind of okay. Let's have a look at the other ones. I think the bubbles probably. Yeah, we'll keep the bubbles. We have some stamps. Some animations. Is there a way we can get rid of this animation now? I don't know how to get rid of it. Okay, well, let's just put it here. Because I have no idea how to remove it. Good thing we didn't get one of the more obnoxious ones. There's bubbles here, that's would be kind of fitting. Maybe we can do stamps. Yeah, I think I like the strawberry stamp. I'm just gonna put it, I think, in a row. Maybe down the bottom. That's the bug.
Wait a minute.
So it's just putting a bunch of them there. Okay, maybe let's try, because I know there's some, let's try the paint. Okay, what about this one? Oh yeah, this is one of the 3D one. Maybe let's try writing Kid Pix on it with this. Maybe with this one. What is this? No, this one's a bit ugly.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, I think I like this one. Maybe make yellow stars. I think this is a bit too bright. This one may be too pale. So I think maybe I won't do yellow. Maybe I'll do green. And this is the animated version with a little heart. Let's see what the bubbles look like, because I kind of want to see bubbles. Oh yeah, I think the bubbles are nice. Put a few of those around. Yeah, and then the palm trees. Maybe we should put some slime around too. Oh, here it is. Can we play it? Yeah, animation. So obviously this isn't like what I would usually draw. I think normally I'd probably try to get the proportions a bit better than that. However, I think I am okay with the result now that I've tried using this program, because I didn't realize how many challenges there would be. For example, I never would have thought that the fill tool and the pencil tool would have different colors for some reason, even though you're choosing the same color out of this palette, right? So I think that was one of the big challenges, so we got around that. And another issue, I think, was the lack of layers, which by itself I think wouldn't have been that big of an issue, but combined with just having one undo with this little dude, that I think that was quite challenging, because if you try to undo once, like, it just
Oh no.
redoes it
I made a
while saying
boo-boo, yeah.
while saying a bunch of stuff. So yeah, I think overall I'm okay with what I was able to create using this. I think with fiddling a bit around with these tools and trying to see how they work, like figuring out that you can fill in the pencil marks to get the same color, I think I would be able to maybe do a better job. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll try another one of these challenges another day. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to subscribe, since then you'll be able to see my other videos, and you can like this video as well. I've also done some other challenges on my channel. Feel free to check those out. And yeah, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!